Hey church, it's Pastor Daniel back in the office this week to offer you a brief word of connection and encouragement, also known as Midweek Minute or Two. This last Sunday, church, we began our journey of Advent, a journey of expectation and anticipation toward the coming of Christmas. And this year, in a special way, a journey that also invites us into our neighborhood. Over the next 4 weeks, we will go on a journey together, and as a part of that, for our midweek minute or two, we will spend time each week around our old friend, the Advent wreath. We remember that this wreath points us to hope and to peace and to love and to joy and ultimately to Christ. Sunday, we lit this first purple candle, the candle of hope. And today, as we gather in this journey at the end of our year, I remember what is giving me hope. And while I hold deep hope in Christ, born anew into our lives and our world this time of year, I am also taking great hope in the ways in which Christ is being born anew into our hearts, into our world, through our community this year. My hope is coming in the faces that fill our spaces, in the faces of members of our community. Today, we have hope, in part because of where Christ has been already with us in this last year. I said I take hope in the faces that surround us, and part of what I mean is that I take hope in the faces of our community that have lived here for 20 plus years, who've been an active part of Martin for a very, very long time. I also take hope that you have been a community of radical hospitality, of intentional invitation, and of doors open wide. You may or may not know that in 2022 and 2023, we have recovered vibrantly from the worldwide COVID-19 pandemic. You have seen a growth in worship attendance in 2022 of about 30%. And we're on pace again for a growth of 10% more this year. Since January 1 of 2022, you have welcomed 88 new members into the full life of Martin UMC and many other guests as well. So on this Advent journey, I hope and pray that you see the hope of the season, the hope of Christ, not just in this candle, but in each other, in those who surround you each and every time we gather in worship, in service, or in study. Today, in this Advent season, may we not only hear Christ's call to move into the neighborhood, but may we move into the neighborhood with hope.